Today we're going to install the front lip on the 350Z. Now we're going to need just basic cleaning stuff and whatever hardware it came with. Kind of. Mine came with a hardware kit which I have since lost because I didn't really keep track of it, because when we test fit this up on here in a second, you will see that it's obviously the hardware wouldn't have worked. So let me chuck this up there and I'll show you. And this is, they sent some nuts and washers and bolts and yeah, not gonna work at all. It doesn't come anywhere near a mounting surface. So what I'm gonna do, and there's only 2 of these holes, which doesn't, I mean the 3M tape technically, when you 3M the upper edges and all that, it would technically hold it on. But what I'm gonna do is take this hole, drill another one right here, drill 2 here, run a zip tie through it, and it's not gonna be that tight, but it'll pull this up just slightly. And I'm gonna do this throughout the bumper when it's actually mounted. You can see here where the turn signal or the little driving light thingy goes. Right as the body roll finishes, coming into the bumper is where this lines up. You have this edge here has a lip. You'll be running tape underneath that lip. You'll be running it right after this body roll there, and same on the other side. First thing you want to do, since this is raw urethane or ABS, actually this is urethane, you want to go ahead and take some sandpaper and sand it, because this stuff is so smooth it doesn't like to hold on to the tape. So wipe it down, and I use Prep All. You can use alcohol, you can use a ton of different things, just whatever's going to clean without leaving any kind of residue. This is where it gets interesting. Let's see if we can do this. I used to be able to do it. I take this, lightly score it, and I didn't get it all the way. Be careful cutting across your leg. On the other side, see? And peel off that, get rid of it. When you stick this down, you're going to have a tab you're going to be able to pull up on. And that tab is going to make a world of a difference when it comes to when you're outside the car and you're trying to peel this. Alright, so I have it all lined up. Everything's all lined up. When I go to put it on, I make sure that the tabs are sticking out, all 3 of them. So the idea now, you're going to peel this, gently peel it back. I knew I'd have a problem in some place. No big deal, you just put your fingers up underneath it and spread it. There you go. Come up underneath here. Just start pressing everything together. I'm going to put one dead nut in the middle, which is bumpers off. There we go. Middle's right here. Come up just a little. Oh, come up just a little bit. There you go. Come down here where I'm doing, it's underneath again, so you won't be able to see it if I decide to pull the lip off. And I start here because I don't want this piece right here, the zip end or whatever you want to call it, I don't want it rubbing against the ground. And come on. Now this part right here is probably deformed, at least mine is. So what you're going to want to do is actually tweak this down, because if you look through this hole, you actually would drill through the edge of the bumper, not through this lip right here. So if you take it and torque it just slightly, that puts you right through the bumper edge, which is what you want. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and so on, like Instagram and Twitter and stuff. But everything's good. It's gonna be held on there. I mean, the bottom bolts aren't even in. It's still pretty darn rugged. Get the bottom bolts in and it won't flex at all. So, enough rambling. It's done. There's a couple different lips out there on eBay. There's one that like bulges up in the middle. There's one that in the factory dimple thing right there, it actually drops down. This one's filled in solid. I'd rather have it been filled in solid. But yeah, I think it looks good. We'll see how long it lasts, and I'll do a review on it. Enjoy yourself. I'm gonna stop recording these stupid outro things, at least for this video, because I've recorded like 12 and they all sound stupid, or a bug flies in my face, or the wind blows really hard and knocks the camera over. I'm just done. You have a good day. Have fun.
Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby. Baby. Yeah.